In a quaint little village, nestled by the sea where the waves whispered ancient secrets, lived a fisherman named Elias. Unlike the other fishermen with their sturdy wooden boats, Elias had a peculiar vessel, a boat made entirely of glass. The villagers often chuckled, "Elias, are you trying to catch fish or fairy tales? That boat will shatter with the first big wave." But Elias would just smile, his eyes twinkling like the morning sun on the water. His glass boat wasn't just for fishing. It was his window into the soul of the ocean. Every morning, as the sun painted the sky in hues of orange and pink, Elias would glide out to sea. His boat didn't crash through the waves. It danced with them. Through its transparent hull, he saw a world hidden from everyone else. He saw families of clownfish playing hide-and-seek among the anemones, wise old sea turtles gliding gracefully through the currents, and shimmering schools of sardines moving as one like a silver cloud. He learned the secret paths of the lobsters and the favorite napping spots of the sleepy groupers. He never needed a map or a compass. The ocean itself was his guide. Elias never overfished. He only took what he needed, a few fish for his supper and a few more to share with the village elders. He'd tell them, "The angelfish are wearing their brightest yellows today," or "The seahorses are having a grand waltz near the coral reef." The children of the village loved his stories. They'd gather around him, their eyes wide with wonder as he described the vibrant, bustling city beneath the waves. He taught them to respect the ocean, not just as a source of food, but as a living, breathing wonder. One year, a great storm was foretold. The sky turned a bruised purple, and the winds howled like hungry wolves. The villagers secured their homes and hauled their heavy wooden boats far inland. They urged Elias to do the same. "Your glass boat stands no chance," they warned, their faces etched with worry. "It's a beautiful dream, Elias, but a dream can't fight a storm." Elias thanked them for their concern but simply smiled and gently pushed his glass boat into the choppy water. "She's stronger than you think," he said softly. "She's built of trust, not just glass." As Elias rowed out, the storm hit with full fury. Rain lashed down and colossal waves rose like mountains, threatening to swallow everything. The villagers watched from the shore, their hearts in their throats, certain they were witnessing the end of Elias and his fragile boat. But a miraculous thing happened. The glass boat didn't fight the waves, it yielded. It bent with the water's mighty push and rose with its crest. Instead of shattering, it moved in harmony with the storm's chaotic rhythm. Through the transparent floor, Elias saw the ocean's raw power. He wasn't afraid. He was in awe. He saw the deep-sea creatures, usually hidden in the abyss, stirred by the tempest. It was a terrifying, beautiful ballet of nature. When the storm finally passed and the sun broke through the clouds, the villagers rushed to the shore, fearing the worst. The beach was littered with debris, and several of the wooden boats that hadn't been pulled far enough away were splintered and broken. But then, a glimmer on the horizon caught their eye. It was Elias, calmly rowing back in his glass boat, not a single crack on its surface. He was towing something behind him, a net, not filled with fish, but with several other fishermen whose boats had been wrecked in the storm. They had been tossed into the raging sea, but Elias, guided by his unique view of the world beneath him, had found them. From that day on, no one laughed at the fisherman's glass boat. The villagers looked at Elias with newfound respect and admiration. They understood that his boat wasn't a folly. It was a testament to a different kind of strength. It wasn't about resisting nature with brute force, but about understanding it, respecting it, and moving in harmony with it. Elias continued to fish in his glass boat, but now he had company. The children, and even some of the adults, would often join him, not to fish, but to simply look. They learned to see the ocean not just as a resource to be taken from, but as a magical world to be cherished. The story of Elias and his glass boat became a legend in the village, passed down from one generation to the next. It was a reminder that sometimes the most fragile-looking things hold the greatest strength, and that true wisdom lies not in conquering the world around us, but in seeing it clearly, with an open heart and a sense of wonder. It teaches us that looking at things from a different perspective can reveal beauty and solutions we never thought possible. Just like Elias, maybe we all need a glass boat in our lives, a way to see the world with more clarity, empathy, and harmony. Thank you so much for watching and sharing this story with me. What does the glass boat symbolize to you? Let me know in the comments below. And if you enjoyed this tale, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more stories that warm the heart. Until next time, keep looking for the magic in the world.